Yes, you audible.
Okay. So the next numerical is related to the again the sag calculation of the sag, but the some say you can say this will be the type third. So this example is related to previously examples which we have seen that are related to the equal level supports. That means two levels, two sub level line supports are there which are equi levels. But in this numerical, these line supports are not an so in this numerical, these line supports are not. Uh, just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. So here you can observe the two line supports are there which are not at the same level, so they're having a difference, and the difference is given in this numerical is h. Okay, so this numerical this distance is given between the two line support is h. Okay, which is to be shown here, I think line supports are 60 or 600-meter apart and having 50-meter difference between the levels. So having the 50-meter difference between them, again the difference or the we can say the span between these two lines support is 600 meter. It is to be given here. Again, parabolic configurations, weight of 1.9254 kg per meter of the length is given. The cross sectional area of the conductor is also given. Ultimate strength is given, and factor of safety they have given that 5. Okay, and now the most important is the last statement. Assume that the ice load is 1 kg per meter run and there is a no wind pressure. So they have given in the previous examples we have seen that wind pressure, they were given in the numerical the wind pressures, but in this numerical wind pressure is to be 0, but they are giving the ice load. Okay, and simple numerical is there. They are asking us to calculate the sag from the taller of the two support which must be allotted, so that okay, that means they are asking us to calculate this sag. So this is the lowermost point, this sag from with respect to this taller pole, that means pole B. Getting? So we have seen the derivation itself. If the line supports are equal level, so we can directly use the formula S is equal to omega L square divided by 8T. But we cannot get the direct formula for sag in case of unequal support. So there we have seen some conditions. Getting? So there we have calculating the two uh, sorry, the distances we don't know, so that's why we are assuming that from this A pole this distance will be x1. This is the lowermost point, and this from B we assume that there the distance will be the x2. Okay, now you there in the derivation itself we have got formula for x2. So once we you just put all the values in the x2. Getting? So you will get the value of x2. So once you will get the value of the x2, you can put the x2 value in the formula omega L square. I think it will be 2 times t. So that will be your sag. Okay, though these numericals will look like a big numericals or lengthy numerical, but it is actually a very simple numerical. Anyone got the answer? Has anyone got the answer? Okay, I will give the hints here. Since the figure shows the suspended two between the two line supports A and B at the different levels, O is the lowermost point that we have seen in the derivation itself. All the quantities are given. EL is 16 meter, 600 meter. Omega I, that means I's load is also given, and difference between the height is 15 meter. Weight of the conductor is given. Tension they have given, not they have not given the tension, they have given the breaking trace. So how we can calculate the ultimate they have given the breaking trace, or we can say that ultimate strength is given. So how we can calculate? So that can be calculated by using the formula, that strength multiplied by area divided by safety factor of safety. So this will become, again the steps are very simple, so you just follow the steps only. You calculate the t. Okay, so once you calculate the t, you can calculate the wt. What is the wt? Wt is nothing but the w plus wi, weight of the conductor plus weight of the ice. Getting? So here this is the second step. Getting? Now आता आपल्याला काय करायला सांगितलेलं आहे, they are asking us to calculate this x2, they are asking us to calculate this sag from taller pole, that is the b pole. ठीक आहे, स्मॉलर पोल साठी असेल तर yes you can follow the same procedure. Now actually this derivation actually you can if it is possible to you, you can draw the circuit diagram, or if it is not possible to you, don't worry. Okay, you are already having a equation with you. Okay, we know that x1 plus x2 is, that is nothing but the total span of this particular line. Okay, or span of this particular two poles, that is the 600 meters. And this again h is nothing but the height, that means s2 minus s1. So this we already did in the this already we have did in the derivation part itself. Okay, so you can directly, you can solve in this way, else in this way, or you can directly put the value, or you know the value, you know the formula for the x2. Getting? I think it will be L divided by 2 plus omega ah divided by I think some formula is to be there. Okay, just I can just I will reconfirm that formula. Yes, this is the formula. X2 is equal to how much? It will be TH L by 2 plus TH, tension multiplied by the height difference, divided by omega into L. So L is line span, span of the line. This is already known to us. Tension that we have find out just now, we have find out. H is nothing but the height difference, 15 meters, that is to be given. Weight WT, you can use the WT, that is also we have calculated. L is again the line span. So by using this formula, you can calculate the x2 value. Up to this is correct. Just check. Hello. Up to this completed. See, these numericals are very simple numericals. You have to just follow the steps only. ठीक आहे, आणि तुम्हाला दुसरी गोष्ट काय फाइंड आउट करायची आहे, द सेकंड स्टेप इज यू शुड हॅव टू बी नो द फॉर्म्युलेज. ठीक आहे, सो इन द न्यूमरिकल्स हे बीट तुम्हाला दॅट इज द x2. ठीक आहे, calculations of x2. So the this bit may be asking for the 2 marks in the numerical itself. Okay, so see, try to solve the numericals in the step by step manner. Why? Because in your MCQ, in your exams, you may not get the questions, this descriptive type of questions. ठीक आहे, so there मग या तुम्हाला हे questions कसे numericals विचारले जाऊ शकतात. Sometimes they will ask you to calculate the tensions also for 1 mark. Getting? And for in that, or they will they will ask you to calculate this 1 mark for this calculation of the tension, 1 mark is for calculations of the weight, and another linked equation. This is called as a linked equation. Okay, they will give the data for common data for one for 2 or 3 questions, and they will asking this will be carries 1 mark, this will be carries a 1 mark, and last step this will be carries and again 2 marks. ठीक है, I don't know whether you have seen the GATE exam question papers or not. In the GATE exams, actually the question will be like this. They will give the common data, and linked to that they will asking the 4 marks on that particular questions. ठीक है, suppose this question, some data will be there, and based upon that data, question number 25, question number, say assume that question number 25, question number 26, they will asking this two marks bit will be there. That means total 4 marks they will asking on the same numerical. Okay, so suppose so that's purpose. तुम्ही असं समजू नका की क्वेश्चन्स आपल्याला हे आता काय सॉल्व करायची गरज नाही. दिस विल नॉट बी आस्क्ड इन द दिस मल्टिपल टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चन, बट यस, in the multiple types of questions you will get the questions like a linked type of questions. where the data is to be same, and based upon the same data they will give the two numericals for the 2 marks. So this will be, I think it will be for theoretical questions it will be the 6 mark, but we will convert to the 4 marks also. ठीक आहे. आणि हे काय तुम्हाला याच्यातला 1 बीट जरी चुकलं तर फुल मार्क्स विल बी गोन. एक जरी याच्यातलं चुकलं, जर तो टेन्शन काढायला चुकलं तर बाकीचं सगळे तुमचे काय केलं तर तुमचे 4च्या 4 मार्क्स तुमचे इट विल बी गोन. ठीक आहे. So that's why be careful while solving the numericals. Again, try to practice this numericals. Again, for the same one subject, the same ones ला तुम्हाला जे काही subject असेल, again you can go for solving these types of numericals also. ठीक आहे. There may be possibility that linked type questions will be there as the same pattern followed in the GATE exams, GATE or IS exams. Getting? So by using this directly, you can use this formula, and you will get, you use this formula for the x2 and you will get the value for, I think it will be 229 something. So round up it will becomes as to be 330 point, sorry 330 meters. Okay, completed up to this. Is there any doubt?
Sir, the question एकदा दाखवा.
Okay, just a minute, I will erase all these terms. You can just take the snapshot of this particular slide and afterwards you can write it on your notebook. See, the for your understanding I've given this as a what I can say, the circuit diagram. Okay, uh, if in the numerical you may not draw this particular circuit diagram. Okay, it's for your understanding purpose, nothing else. Okay, next type of example will be like this. You can take the snapshot. I read the example afterwards in your notebook while solving these numericals. Don't write the statement of these questions on your notebook. You can keep some line blanks there. You take the snapshot of this particular slide and afterwards you can write down in your notebook. Okay, so till then you read this first, you read these numericals. A 133 kV transmission line has the following data. Weight of the conductor they have given, length of the span they have, see weight of the conductor is given as 680 kilogram per kilometer. Just check, 680 kilogram per kilometer. Length of the span is 260 meter, not a kilometer, it's a 260 meters. Ultimate strength is 3100 kg. Safety factor is 2, they have given. Calculate the height. Now this sorry, so what they are asking, calculate the height above, calculate the height above ground at which conductor should be supported. Okay, the ground clearance required is 10 meters. What is meant by the ground? They have given the ground clearance required is 10 meters. Getting? They are asking us calculate the height above ground at which we should place the conductor on this that line support. Okay, so that purpose we must know the sag. Just a minute. See what they were asking. They were asking. You understand what they were asking? See, they have mentioned the ground clearance. I think ground clearance they have mentioned the 10 meter. Yes. सो ग्राउंड क्लिअरन्स आणि ते आपल्याला ते काय विचारतात की आपण किती हाईटला हा कंडक्टर प्लेस केला पाहिजे की जेणेकरून त्यांना किती मिनिमम ग्राउंड क्लिअरन्स मेंटेन केला पाहिजे. इट शुड बी 10 मीटर. म्हणजे तुमचं किती असणार, इट शुड बी अ 10 मीटर. येस, बाय डिफॉल्ट this from this ground level this 10 meter should be, at least we should have to provide the 10 meter. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे आपल्याला बाय डिफॉल्ट कंपल्सरी आहे की किती मीटर प्रोव्हाइड करायचं आहे, ग्राउंड क्लिअरन्स 10 मीटर. मग याच्यापासून तुम्हाला वरती काय करावं लागेल, वी शुड हॅव टू प्लेस द कंडक्टर ऑन दिस लाईन सपोर्ट. ठीक आहे, मग हा कुठं प्लेस करायचा, वेदर वी हॅव टू प्लेस हिअर, वेदर वी हॅव टू प्लेस हिअर, और वेदर वी हॅव टू प्लेस हिअर ॲट दिस पोझिशन. सो आता इथं जरी पोझिशन या पोझिशनला जरी मी मेंटेन केला तर समजा हा जर suppose if I place this conductor at this particular position, then what will happen, again this conductor will not be it will not directly stretch like this, it will be placed in this deep like structure. Getting, so it will be the deep like structure. ठीक आहे, मग याच्यामुळे ही सॅग क्रिएट होईल या कंडक्टर या पोझिशनला. whether this sag will maintain this 10 meter position ground clearance, no, obviously it will not maintain. ठीक आहे, मग मी काय केलं, सपोज दिस I have increased the height. मग हे काय केलं, सो अगेन दिस कंडक्टर सॅग विल बी देअर. ठीक आहे, सो अगेन इट विल नॉट मेंटेन द 10 मीटर ऑफ ग्राउंड क्लिअरन्स. मी काय केलं, सो दॅट पर्पज आय हॅव प्लेस द हिअर सो दॅट इट हॅज मेंटेन द 10 मीटर. ठीक आहे, मग हे पर्टिक्युलर डिस्टन्सेस कसा मिळणार आपल्याला, सो दॅट कॅन बी कॅल्क्युलेटेड बाय that can be calculated by knowing the sag. ठीक आहे, sag means what, this is the top level and this is the lower most point. याच्यातलं डिस्टन्स काय असतं, तुमचं सॅग असतं. म्हणजे ह्या 10 मीटर मध्ये मी का जर सॅग ऍड केली तर एक्झॅक्टली आय विल गेट दिस 2 points. गेटिंग, एक्झॅक्टली आय विल गेट दिस 2 points. ठीक आहे, सो दॅट इज द meaning behind these types of numericals. ठीक आहे, and probably these examples are a very IMP example your for your MCQ type of questions. Why? Because this is very simple numericals. Simply they have given the data and this will be for the 2 marks examples. Getting 2 marks will be there. So only one changes will be here, that is the weight of the conductor. They have given the 68 kg per kilometers, that and all the parameters are even in the meters, so you should have to convert into the meters only. Okay, how to convert into the meters, simply divided by 1000. So weight of the conductor 680 divided by 1000, it will become 0.60 kg. Getting, all of you getting this, how this will become, see 680 kilogram per 1 kilometer. 1 किलोमीटर जर लाईनची लेंथ असेल तर हाऊ मच वेट ऑफ द पर्टिक्युलर लाईन इज द 680. ठीक आहे, and we should have to first convert into the meters. Working tension ultimate strain divided by the safety factor. Cross sectional area इथे दिलेलं नाही, so simple you can take it will be as 1. So 3100 divided by safety factor is 2, it will becomes 50 kg, that will be your W, sorry, that will be your T. Okay, length is already given, so sag formula we know, omega L square divided by 8T. So omega, you just put this value in this numerical formula, you will get the solution. Getting, the simple numerical is there. And the conductor should be supported at a height of कुठून किती हाईटला प्लेस केले पाहिजेत, yes, this 10 meter will be there. Why? Because they have strictly mentioned that they should maintain the ground clearance of 10 meter. So obviously this 10 meter will be there. मग इथे तुम्हाला 13.7 meter, so इथून घेतलं मेजरमेंट, सो यू कॅन अप टू दिस. ठीक आहे, दॅट मीन्स हिअर यू कॅन प्लेस वन कंडक्टर, दिस सेकंड will be here, so that means your sag will be like this, that is lowermost point of the conductor is 10 meter above from the ground surface, and that from this top portion, if you measure the distance to the ground level, it will become the 13.7 meter. Okay, that is the simple meaning of this numerical. This type of numericals majority of the time they will ask in the MCQ type questions. Getting, if you want to take the solutions, you can directly take it, and afterwards you can mention, or afterwards you can solve this. All of you got the answer? Hello. Is that audible now? Just say.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
And the screen is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So these are some numericals. So after completion of our syllabus, again we will take some when we revise this PS1 subjects. At that time, particularly I will focusing on solving the more numbers of numericals. Okay. So this part is completed here. So next part is the insulator. This is the last point in this unit number 3, actually the insulator.